Alright guys, that's it. Hopefully, I've already said that. Oh, I just, you know, when you don't film for a while, it's hard to get, you know, it's just hard to get back in the groove. Okay, so hey y'all, I am here with a review because those seem to be the ones, or review comparisons seem to be the ones I get the most attention on, and I'm going to be reviewing the L'Oreal. I've already probably reviewed this one or compared it, but I'm going to compare it to the, so this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I'm going to compare it to the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon. Some people say crayon. Anyways, I'm going to be comparing these two. I already know which one is my favorite. I would know which one I will be repurchasing and which one I will not be repurchasing. But I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know my thoughts on both of these products. So I'm just going to let you know the Brow Stylist Definer is my favorite. It retails for $9.99 and you get 0.003 ounces, 90 micrograms in this product. Not a lot of product, okay? And then the micro pencil, or the Brow Precise, the Brow Precise from Maybelline, you get 0.002, 60 micrograms, but you're going to retail about $6.99 to $7.99 for this product. So a little bit less product and a little bit less on the price. But the performance on these, let me just tell you, I prefer the L'Oreal one. The pencil on this is very soft, and one of mine will retract and the other one doesn't. So I don't know if it's supposed to retract or if it's not supposed to retract, but I have two colors here in the Maybelline because it was like buy one get one half off, and so I went ahead and I got two. I got one in the lighter brown shade, so soft brown, and then I got one in the, what color are you considered, deep brown. So I have two shades in this product. The Maybelline product had a lot more color range than the L'Oreal one, so that's why I decided to try this, because I wanted to do like a softer brown on the, you know, front part of my brow, and then a darker brown on the end part of my brow. And the L'Oreal one didn't have, it was like brunette, blonde, auburn, or gray. I mean, that's, or black, you know, it was that kind of range, where this one was like soft brown, dark brown, black, auburn, gray, whatever. So I felt like the Maybelline range had, or the Maybelline pencil had a lot more range than the L'Oreal one. So I wanted to give it a try, but after giving it a try, I know that I will not repurchase the Maybelline one, and I will stick with my L'Oreal one. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you. They both have the spoolies on the end. The spoolie on the L'Oreal one is a lot longer than the Maybelline one, and the Maybelline spoolie is a little bit thicker. So those are what they look like. And I'm just going to go ahead and do both of my brows. This does retract, and if you put out too much pencil, you're not going to break it. Like, I can put out a little bit more on the end and it's not going to break. The Maybelline, if you put out too much, you're going to break it, and that's the issue I have with it. It's so soft that it, why are my eyebrows or eyes itching? It's so soft that it just breaks really easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in and do more of a natural brow. I'm not going to try to make it very precise. I'm just going to do more of a natural brow. That way I can just show you, because if I did a really sharp chiseled brow, then I would need other items along with it. So you can already see that it's, you know, starting to make a difference. I would need to use, you know, like brow gel and concealer and all that to make a more precise brow. So this is just going to be more of a filled in brow, so you can see the difference, or maybe not see a difference, that they pretty much kind of perform the same way, but there's just a few other things about the L'Oreal pencil that I prefer. It is a little bit more expensive, but you get a little bit more product, and you are able to retract the pencil, and it doesn't break off like the Maybelline one does. I probably will go through my Maybelline one a lot faster, just because the darn thing breaks off so often that I just go through it really quickly. Okay, so just defining my brow, just trying to make it look a lot better, not really chiseling it out or anything. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline. I'm just going to go ahead, since I don't have a light soft brown with my L'Oreal, I'm just going to use the deep brown on this side. So this is going to be the Maybelline side. And like I said, you may not see a difference, but the fine details are what makes a difference. Like the fact that the L'Oreal does retract and the Maybelline doesn't retract, or it does retract. I don't know, because I got two different colors. One retracts and one doesn't. But the fact that this sucker breaks off so fast, I've gone through so much product with this, because it just breaks off really easily. I was able to make a nice brow. And I feel that their deep brown is a little bit darker than the L'Oreal one. I do feel like this is a little bit deeper than on this side. A lot softer, so it does apply a little bit heavier than the L'Oreal side does. And both of these products have coinciding brow gels, and the Maybelline brow gel, I do like it. I mean, I don't have an issue with it. And I actually have a transparent color and then the brown color, so I can show you that in a second to set my brows, but I wanted to just show you what my brows look like using these products. Like I said, I do feel like this brow is looking a little heavier because this product is quite softer. So it goes on a little bit heavier and darker. But just taking the spoolie to kind of work it out and not give me such dramatic deep brows. So that is what it looks like. So those are both brows. As you can tell, this brow looks a little bit darker and a little bit more dramatic than this brow does, but as far as, you know, application, I don't know. I feel like the brows look good. I feel like both brows look equally good. It's just, I feel like I've gone through so much product with the Maybelline that it's going to be, you know, even though it's cheaper, I'll have to repurchase it sooner than I would with the L'Oreal. The L'Oreal one I've just fallen in love with. I feel like it gives me a very natural filled brow. I don't feel like it's, you know, an Instagram brow. I don't feel like it's where I look like I have, you know, Bert and Ernie brows. I feel like I have a very nice brow. It defines my face really nicely. Whereas this one, I mean, it does look really nice, but it just, the product is not something I'm enjoying. I just feel like the product keeps breaking. It's just too soft for me, and I don't like the fact that if I roll it up too much that it might not, you know, it might not retract back. Whereas the L'Oreal one, I don't have an issue with that. If I roll it up too much, I can roll it right back. The Maybelline one, I don't know if it's supposed to retract or if it's not supposed to retract, because like I said, one of them does and one of them doesn't. So what, you know, what am I left with here? But okay, so just to show you the difference in their brow gels, I'll just go ahead and quickly show you. The Brow Stylist Plumper from L'Oreal has a small brush. So there's the brush end, and this is in their medium brown. So I've just set that with the medium brown, and then the Maybelline one is in soft brown, and their brush is quite different. You can see they have the brush with the ball end, and I just kind of use the ball end to set it. And I mean, both products work equally well. I feel like my L'Oreal side is a little bit thicker. Like it left a thicker looking brow, or wetter. So I'm probably about to walk out with two different looking brows. You know, But I do feel like the L'Oreal side is a little bit wetter looking than the Maybelline one. The Maybelline one just looks like my brow, where this is still a little bit wet. So hopefully it'll dry down a little bit better. But that is it, guys. That is it for my review on the L'Oreal versus Maybelline. Which one would you buy? I prefer the L'Oreal one. I'll just admit it. It's a few more dollars, a little bit more product, but I haven't wasted the product like I have with the Maybelline one. The Maybelline one is just too soft. It breaks too easy, and I just prefer the L'Oreal one. So you make up your mind which one you would prefer from the drugstore. These are both drugstore items, both easily available. And that's it, guys. I hope this review was helpful. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and that's it. Enjoy your summer. I don't know why am I having such a hard time with this darn video. Alright, guys. Bye.